Match of the week, back-to-back LCK champions Damwon Kia and 2022 LCK Spring's favorite, Gen G.
Yeah, and this is, of course, referring to the teams themselves, right? Having already screamed this team, having seen the players that are on there.
Yeah.
Oh,
they better have a good plan. Gen G better have a good plan. Very used to it, right? Because Life did really like his enchanters. Doctom has taken the Samira and Kellen is on the Nautilus. All right.
It's a standard response. Maybe they'll get Jin Rakan, maybe they pick up a jungler here. But no, they say, sure, you lock into Yuumi, we're going to punish you. We have faith.
Zin's out to be taken away though, and Canyon, not quite as many options when it comes to the power of the jungle pool, with Peanut already taking away his...
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. That they have available for Yuumi, right? Gwen can single-handedly carry games when she has the Ziggs. But as we have said, basically after that Samira and the Nautilus got locked in, this is super obvious. And sometimes the obvious choice is the best one. Then I think it does become a lot harder to pop off late game.
Well, already the exhaust has to be used here by Lahens. Kellen getting pushed out just a little bit. Ruler getting a few autos in.
Hoya is going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting in terms of target lockdown as here they go.
Give it the dive. Peanut's going to safeguard his way forward, but can he get there in time as Doctom's already got himself out of the way? Doran, in the meantime, has picked up a solo kill top lane, and Kellen will die as well. Gen G off the board. I don't even know what happened there towards the top side of the map, but Doran just demonstrating that he's the alpha of the top lane.
Absolute disaster here in multiple lanes.
Doctor?
Yeah,
Doctor.
Yeah, he's can't get out, yeah.
The flash is going to come forward, and Peanut's going to say goodnight to his former teammate, and actually it's Chovy that gets delivered the kill.
Enthusiastic, I think, but first let's take a look at this. Yeah, Hoya's passive there is already down, and then underestimating the amount of sustain. Doran with a fully stacked snip hitting all four, and then here, it's just not quite working out, right? We see the immediate cleanse come through from Ruler, and although I think they start to dive nicely, you need to be 100% sure that Peanut isn't there, because in a 3v3 scenario, this is always backfiring. Limited.
Ooh, that's a bit cute there from Kellen. Decides to go in, looks for a bit of a stun, but otherwise isn't going to find too much. Doctom actually dashing forward, finding a bit of a stood as well. All 5 members in the area here for Gen G. Shelly back at the pit. Looks like Canyon will be able to steal this one away. Peanut now in a whole lot of trouble as he safeguards his way out, gets back in again, and now Canyon finds the Moonfall, dashing on top of Ruler as the Blast Cone will move the Ezreal out of the way, now looking for even more damage, but it's a double kill for the Damwon jungler, and he also stole the Eye of the Herald. Doctom? Oh no! My god, no!
That we can now see is that this game is not even remotely over, and it is the Hextech ultimatum, as mentioned previously, that really is the big difference maker here. Because Peanut can't get out, and if Peanut can't get out, then Lahens tries desperately to save his own jungler. Sure, in the pit everything's going well, Doran picking up another kill, and that might become a problem down the line, especially inside, but the...
is paying some attention.
Oh,
he see with Hoya's down extraordinarily low. Hextech ultimatum is available, but there's the mini stun into the wall, and it's too easy. Drake is going to get traded, but Gen G, they know exactly where they can play through.
Hydra, just to try and desperately clear some of these waves. I think otherwise Doran is going to keep doing this, and this is as easy as it gets, right? Like the trades have already been lost way
to remove that vision. Ruler coming on down. Peanut looking to make it a 50-50, and here's the teleport. Kick back onto Kellen, doesn't get the knock up onto Canyon though, as in goes Doran. It is going to be the Drake, secured by Damwon, and now Peanut enters the Thunderdome. Doran goes golden, and now Chovy's dashed in, but he's just not durable enough. Showmaker off to the side, will find some stuns, and now Hoya looking for Peanut, but Safeguard will get him out of there. It's only Doran that's gone down so far, and there we go, the Prowling Projectile will find one, and this is the cleanup that Gen G's comp is capable of. Peanut dashing around, Ruler's still alive, but Showmaker's at full health, and I think he will survive, but not the rest of his team.
Get in, and they are able to get this Drake. Again, Kellen really nicely. Zone Peanut with the immediate kick away, and Showmaker drawing a lot of attention. And then here I think they're still fine. It looks like Gen G bit off much more than they could chew. And then Doctom hits the ultimate, gets exhausted. And then I think if you run here, you'll be fine. But instead, look at the positioning of Ruler. The man is still full health, there is a Yuumi, and in these extended fights, if that Samira does not blow someone up instantly, you're going to be in deep trouble.
There's a stun onto Doran, but he's got some needlework still available. Showmaker looking for a gold card onto the Gwen, but will not get there. There's the Hex Flash, looking for Lehens. Oh, Dredgeline not quite going to do it there as Depth Charge onto Chovy. Uses his stopwatch, but now he's in amongst so many. They need to chain the CC, and they will do so. But they'll trade it for Kellen. Peanut safeguarding his way out as now Hoya desperately trying to make it back to the turret. Canyon, he's been exhausted, but look at the damage. The man advantage here for Damwon Kia as Doctum still looking for more. Will get knocked up now, but the damage in response is massive. Hoya over the side, and Damwon Kia will find the team fight.
And this time it's Damwon Kia that finds the juggle. The health bars are low, but no one actually goes down. Kellen heroically starting that fight, getting it done.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be soul time, but let's have a look at how it all happened. This Hex Flash over the wall, fantastic from Kellen, was looking for Ruler, but the Arcane Shift comes in and he's like, well, Chovy's going to be our option. And look at the Destiny positioning from Showmaker as well, making sure that they had no way to wrap around.
And Chovy just caught in an awkward spot there, right? Not able to cross the wall, and then the rest of his team is forced to do so. And here you see the threat of that Yuumi empowered, especially when she's as fat as is the Gwen. But the juggling is just too beautiful. Hoya, after a couple of not so well-timed hook shots as well as Hextech ultimatums, finds a perfect one.
Of course, didn't slow, as Hoya could be in a whole bunch of trouble. Prowling Projectile will find the Camille, and yeah, there's not going to be too many ways out. Great stun there onto Peanut, but he will get kicked back. And now, without too many tools, it is just a matter of time. So, Peanut will collect that kill, but what is the response from Damwon Kia off to the side?
We are starting to see kind of a recurring theme here, which is that individually in a map move, and I think Gen G have kind of the edge over Damwon, but when it comes to specifically the team fights, Damwon Kia are still the same team as last year, apparently. Yeah. Who would have thought?
These Dragons, Chovy taking a bit of damage there from Showmaker, who is starting to get online. Peanut taking a bit of damage, but Dredgeline does go wide. Kellen now off in the middle of no man's land as Hoya is trying to fight this one out, but he's not able to. And now the rest of Gen G getting in position. Good Blade Whirl, but the final chapter comes down. Doctum now diving in. Can he get to the S rank as Canyon goes golden, but they do deal with the Samira. And Damwon Kia now looking to back this one out. Chovy goes gold as well, and good night, Kellen. The bait rings true, and Gen G only lose Peanut.
Damwon Kia on the back foot. I don't know if it's actually enough to get anything done there outside of just the gold. So nicely done by Peanut, sidestepping that hook, right? Tanking the ultimate from the Nautilus. Hoya getting blown up immediately. And then look at this ebb and flow of this team fight, right? The re-engages from Kellen are beautiful. The stopwatch usage is just incredible. And then Doctum, at this point in the game, not far enough to get through all these low health bars, especially when aided by Lehens.
Here for Damwon Kia, you saw he was just bouncing around absolutely everywhere. Good blade well there from Doctum, but it's not over just yet. Has to flash himself over the wall, and Kellen's not going to be so lucky. Teleport now in not exactly the best spot for Hoya, who's just going to hookshot his way out. Gets the final chapter, I guess. Rush it down as fast as they can. You can see they're not wasting any time, but the teleport will come in. Doran doesn't have the needlework, but he'll bring them all in. He kills one, but it is going to be the Baron locked down by Gen G. No! What the heck? That is a massive Inferno trigger as Peanut at least finally gets the dragon to come down. But my God, Doctum may have just saved it for Damwon Kia. Peanut that have them, right? That's not split pushing or anything like, unless they're going to go together. And so, not going to be able to put that power in. Let's have a look at it one more time, as this was a pick-off, right? This was Gen G in prime position.
And then this is the moment where it all goes awry, right? Yes, you find a kill on Hoya, but Hoya, he's not the guy you need. The damage that Canyon and Doctum are able to do here is honestly insane.
I'm going to check it out from Doctum's position, but have a look at the moonfall damage from Canyon as well. It's obscene.
다 따면 돼, 다 따면 안 돼? 나이스.
At some point, though, you're going to have to go in.
Hoya has been spotted. He is going to take the teleporter, but Chovy knew exactly what was going to happen. He might be a bit too far forward, but the rest of the team does manage to close in. The final chapter's perfect, though. From the hands of the Moonfall comes forward. Ruler has been picked off. Chovy desperately trying to run away, but it's Showmaker that assassinates him. And now Damwon Kia will be able to take an Elder Drake. They can transition into killing the base or taking a Baron. What an incredible play from Hoya. He goes 2-7. And then manages to make the game-winning flank.
honor this man and never give Showmaker TF again.
Untiltable!
You can't do it. We gotta stop this because the fact that Showmaker this late in the game on TF, a champion that notoriously in these teamfight scenarios is so hard to pilot, still deathless, and Dom won Kia.
Well, Peanut, okay, it's well and truly over now. Doran just absolutely explodes. Peanut gonna get eaten by the dragon as well, and the first Nexus will fall. Dom won Kia. They grabbed themselves all of the dragons, and that was what they needed, but Gen G made them work for it. Our LCK champions of both spring and summer last year are victorious in game number 1. But I don't know. I think there were avenues for Gen G there. There was a lot of power on that team, away from absolutely everyone, just to get himself that little bit closer to the fight. It was really, really impressive. Certainly a lot of good things to say about what Gen G did, especially Doran, who was heroic in the earlier stages, but...
그웬 좋냐 않아? 아야 피지컬 딸려서 못 썼어. 괜찮아. 그웬 좋냐? 있어. 무조건 있어. 확인. 썼을 수가 없어. 그웬 탈진 박을게. 녹여. 우리 장로야. 녹여도 돼. 그웬. 나이스. 리신 보자. 리신. 나이스. 좋다. 나이스. 아 이렇게 했는데 이긴다. 괜찮아요? 다 진짜 없어요? 많이 놀랬죠?